I was born in PA, Children's Hospital. I wasn't going to make it. I was actually stillborn, coming out. My mom dead, pronounced dead. My first placement was probably a shelter.
I think we as a society should be invested in what these kids' futures are going to be.
My second placement was a diagnostic center, which was kind of crazy.
I think that we'll all win when they win.
I wanted more freedom. I wanted something where I could excel and do what I want to do.
After that, I went to a foster home, which wasn't good at all.
What I like is they begin to see themselves for the first time through our eyes, and they get a very, very different self-image.
Because of like mom's drug usage and the fact my dad had passed away, like both my sisters have been taken away. My brother, he's in jail.
All of a sudden they start to recognize that there's a lot more potential there for them. There's a lot more in their future, and they can really open up the possibilities in their lives.
When I was 6, my father passed away, and my mom, she chose, I guess, men over her own kids, and we'd been abused most of her life.
Whether I'm going to school, I left all my friends back in Ranch Hope. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing now.
You can't change the past, so you might as well just prepare for the future.
Being at Crossroads, I really found myself. I found my weaknesses, I found my strengths. I found exactly what it is that makes me happy.
There's places that, that I've been to that they don't help you out at all. They don't you're just there to be there. And the quicker they get you out, the quicker, the better. They don't help you out with anything.
Crossroads is here to help them grow, help them thrive, figure out who they are, and to help them move forward in their lives and to give them a support system they don't have anywhere else. And they need that in order to grow.
Crossroads made you feel important and that you were their main priority while you were there.
No, you don't feel special just getting thrown anywhere. When somebody asks for your opinion and you get to speak on it, you're meeting my needs, you know what I'm saying? You're not just giving me something and you just, you take it how you want it. It's you're meeting my needs. And I kind of like that about Crossroads. It's not about kind of, I like that because I feel comfortable. Like I know when I go into this home, my needs are going to be met.
Anytime that you can affect somebody's life in a positive manner, provide the means to give them the opportunity to become positive contributing members of society, then it is helpful to not just them, but to the entire community.
Crossroads helped me find myself. If you asked me 2-3 years ago, you're in foster home, I'd say no. I don't know what you're talking about. But now I'm more comfortable with it because I don't see any shame in it.
I'm actually more open about it. Like I tell anybody, like it doesn't really bother me anymore. Everybody says I couldn't do nothing. I'm proving to them now that I can do more than what they can. So
Had I not been in Crossroads, I probably wouldn't I've done half the things that I've done so far.
Crossroads identified my talent that I don't share with many people. I just kind of keep it a little secret, and they identify it and they want to help me go to college for it and I guess expand my skills in drawing and maybe help me get a career. That's something that I like to do.
I don't even think I would graduate high school, really just out in the streets, like you said, my boys, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, basically.
I wouldn't have had the urge to even attempt to go to college or even excel in my job. I probably would have been still at the lowest point, not moving up anywhere. I wouldn't have been as successful. I probably would have been the same lazy kid that didn't really want to do nothing, because there wouldn't really be much discipline at home to try to push me to do stuff. It would just be like, okay, whatever, and then I probably would end up dropping out of high school or something.
I'm into poetry and music, and had I not been at Crossroads, I probably would have been lazy, not outgoing, so I probably wouldn't have felt like doing anything. Unemployed, getting into even more fights, more so verbal arguments, physical, everything possible that's bad. I wouldn't be in a good position that I'm in now. Expect no sympathy from me, I'm an MC. This how I'm supposed to be. Cold as a G, my heart's frozen and don't even beat. So expect no apologies. And yeah, I noticed when you stare at me, girl, you can't bear to leave because you know I'm twice realer than the air you breathe.
Some of the poems that these kids have written, very, very, very powerful. And some of the artwork and stuff like that, it's you have to care.
This is our way of giving back to the community, saying thank you for your support all these years, as well as getting the kids involved and saying, hey, you're part of our family. So therefore, let's make you a part of the program as well.
I achieved way more coming through Crossroads.
Crossroads was my backbone. They made sure I was ready for whatever else I was going to get thrown at, whether it was make sure I had a ride to work, make sure I had a ride to school and back.
If I wouldn't have came to Crossroads, yeah, I think I'd have been a little challenging in every area, emotionally, health-wise, schooling. Yeah, I'd have been a little off.
I want to make this quote.
So after buy.
Now that I'm able to talk about it, I'll be able to help people. And because that's what I want to do, I wouldn't have been able to do that in a foster home. Not at all.
Then now I feel like a regular teenager going off to college, and yeah, Crossroads, yeah, big benefit. My life, they helped me a lot.